Well, at least we could put a stop to something. I told you it would be better for us to leave that town. We could do good out here in the world.
Yeah, I'm thinking this was just random. I don't think this was anybody sent after us or anything like that.
Oh yeah, I haven't
I
seen
wish
any
we
goblins in
at
the
us.
back in the town.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
totally
I
just
doubt
random
they even
bandits.
know. Yeah,
Well, is everybody okay? Can we keep going?
we good.
Yep. So you think there'll be more of these up the path?
Mm, you never know, but it wasn't too tough of a fight. I would like to rest soon, though. I don't really have much healing capability left in me, I don't think.
I mean, for me, it wasn't too much of a fight, but like, Rich took how long to kill that one?
You know what, Riley? Everyone has an off day, okay? Just because you killed 6 hobgoblins with your eyes closed, so you're backwards on your horse, you know, maybe tomorrow you're not going to do so well, huh? Why you got to rub it in?
Like, do we think that they were after us, or maybe this was for anyone?
No,
No,
Kinda
I think
random.
no,
they're bandits on the side of the road. They're trying to ambush
Alright.
random
Yeah.
people, and steal their money.
All right.
standard.
Well,
I'll hop back on Largo and suggest we keep moving.
all right. So, Cobblepot, when you get your magic levels or whatever you want to call them, PP back up, can you heal my horse? Just maybe, please.
Well, I thought the fight wasn't too tough for you.
No, it wasn't, but I mean, my horse is a horse. He doesn't have magical talking longswords or the stuff that I have. It would just be really. Just think about it, please. It would be nice.
I'll think about it.
All right. Thanks,
And I'll see what I
Cobblepot.
can do.
You're a doll.
But it's magic, right? And I know how you feel about magic. I wouldn't want to infringe. You're such a paradox, Riley.
I mean, you've healed me so many times. It's fine.
Right, but does Argo feel the same way you do about magic?
I look at Argo. Does he acknowledge me? Does he do anything?
He looks up at you, and his eyes tell you the story of a
No, not the eyes.
a valiant fight where he proved victorious. He looks very
Yeah.
proud of himself.
Yeah, Argo's cool with it.
Uh,
I
well,
look at Largo in the eyes.
If you lose your soul.
I'll say this.
He looks
The
at
way-
you and he goes, or he doesn't go, but he tells a story of a elf that almost killed himself.
Largo, you piece of shit. I smack him.
The way that you talk about magic users, it kind of rubs me the wrong way sometimes. So, how about this?
Look, I
Maybe
was being nice, but you're really overdoing it now, Cobblepot.
well,
Like, you're really milking this out of me. I just saved your ass.
maybe it'll just take too much out of me to heal your horse. I'm just saying, you're talking a lot of trash to us magic users, and then trying to rely on us. It's kind of tough
I
situation.
agree.
I mean,
It's-
you're
it's-
right, but I saved you.
No, you didn't really save anything. I would have taken those hobgoblins down if you hadn't killed them.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Hey, I fucked up 2 of them, and made 1 run. So, I'm just saying, I did just as much,
All right, well,
and almost killed myself.
Maybe my horse will just, heal through rest, and then everything will be good. It's okay. Don't worry, Cobblepot.
all right, well, like I said, I can't really heal much more tonight anyway. So why don't we find some place to rest up?
Yeah.
You guys just leave the bodies
Neil,
Neil,
on the
your
road?
camera is frozen.
My camera's frozen?
No, it's
Never mind,
not.
it's
Not
not.
for me.
You're just being very still.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to set up camp? What are you doing?
What? Is it nighttime yet?
That Ryan just said he wants to camp.
Why were we
Is it
camping?
nighttime?
No, it's about 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
We can get a few more hours of marching in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep pushing it.
It would be maybe dangerous to set up around these
I-
bodies.
Mm. Okay, fair enough.
Okay. You guys, do you do anything with the bodies? You just leave them there and keep going?
I'd leave him in the
Yeah.
middle of the road and keep going.
Okay. You guys are back on the road. Continue forward for a couple of hours. How long into the night are you gonna march?
Until the sun starts to go down?
Hour or two passes, sun starts to go down.
Yeah. Cool.
What's the main difference between a hobgoblin and a goblin? Like, what makes it?
Hobgoblins are smaller, or sorry, taller. Goblins are much smaller and stupider.
Is that the only difference?
Your character wouldn't know, so I'm not gonna tell you because I don't know.
I mean, I could just Google it.
You could, but your character wouldn't know that.
I know I wouldn't know. I don't want to know for my character. I'm
Just Google
curious.
like D&D Hobgoblin or something. They'll tell you the major difference.
Alright.
You guys keep going for some time, like an hour or two, like I said, and you end up making camp. Do you make it on the road or do you go off the road?
Off road.
Cool. You guys make camp? Anything else you want to do or you just want to sleep?
Nothing I want to do.
Ricardo?
Just sleep.
Rich,
I'm
Riley?
gonna try to sleep the whole 8 hours.
Neil, you're just staying up?
No,
then?
I will rest for 4 hours and then wake up Riley after 4 hours to have her watch the remainder.
Okay. You
I yawn as when Rich wakes me up, and I go like that to him.
Magic users need their beauty sleep, otherwise they can't cast their spells. Come on. It's up to us real people to fend off the nightmares. Alright, I stay up all night.
Okay. After about 6 hours of you staying up, 2 or so hours after you woke Riley up, you start to on the ground starts to like rumble as if something large is moving, and back over on the road, you see this large looks like a heap of flesh, almost like an abomination looking deal, who has this complete mask over his face. He's got 2 giant hooks in his back, and he's walking very slowly, dragging this this caravan behind him, which is solid black iron behind him. You don't know what's inside, but he's basically has these hooks, and he's just pulling this wagon behind him.
How far off the path were we?
You said about 100 feet or 100 yards.
Yeah.
This guy looks to be very, very massive, and so does the caravan.
How by massive is he? Like 6 feet tall, 8 feet tall, 12 feet tall?
Probably like 15. He's
15
fucking-
feet tall.
He's fucking huge, yeah.
Is this when we're awake or when we're asleep?
You're the only one that's awake here. This is when you're still watching.
I keep my mouth shut and I examine him as closely as possible.
Give me a perception check. Let's see how well you examine him.
Alright. RD 20 plus 10. 26.
Yeah. As you look closer, you see that these hooks are actually like hooked into his back, like through flesh, pulling this thing with chain links. Do what?
I thought that's what you said, but I wasn't sure because that sounds crazy.
And he's pulling this caravan that has 2 wheels on it, just like any other caravan. There's no insignias on it or anything. He's got this iron mask on top. You notice that he's also got a breastplate of iron. And on the back where those hooks are, there's actually 2 like slits in the armor for these hooks to go through. There's no blood or anything. It looks like these hooks have just been stuck in him for quite some time, and like the flesh has healed over it, and it's been stuck in his body. And
You said there's 2 wheels on the caravan?
yeah. So if he wasn't pulling it, it would kind of jaunt back.
Okay.
Like tilt
Oh, I
back.
see what you mean. Yeah, they're kind of front-facing wheels, yeah.
Yeah.
15 feet tall with a metal breastplate,
Yep.
and there's no one else with him?
Nope,
Could you
just
keep on
him
the caravan?
pulling this caravan. You don't know what's inside of it. It looks the caravan itself is much wider than he is, but it's not as tall. It's probably 8 feet off the ground, but it's probably
You said it's a metal caravan, right?
yeah. It's made of black iron. It's probably 10 feet wide.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with this guy. I'm going to keep my mouth shut and let him pass and pray to God he doesn't see us.
Okay. Yeah, he just keeps on trucking down the road.
Okay. I will inform the party in the morning,
Sure.
but I let them sleep.
Hour or two passes. Sun comes up. You can wake them whenever.
I wake them with the sunrise or, let them wake on their own. However, I know they prefer it.
Prefer what? To wake up early?
Yeah, well, I mean, do they want me to wake them up at sunrise? Maybe they like to sleep and wake up naturally,
Oh, okay. So you're saying whatever they prefer.
Yeah, I mean, I've been traveling with them for a little while. I kind of know their preferences and tastes.
Sure.
Yeah, if it's been 8 hours, I don't care. Yeah, whatever.
All right.
I can be woken up.
I jostle Ricardo awake. Ricardo! It's alarm clock time.
Yes, it is. Okay,
So does my
let's
horse,
fuck shit up.
Does my horse get a point of HP back?
Yes.
Okay.
Does he? Did he sleep?
Yeah.
Sweet. We all get HP back.
Oh, I guess you were just in
Cool.
combat. I hate that rule though. So yeah, you get HP back.
Sweet.
So he's only missing 5 now?
if he was missing 6 before, yeah.
Okay, so I'm at 5 as well.
Yep.
Okay, homies, what we do?
There's a dude in the night that was scary. 15 feet tall, huge, like a fucking giant, with massive metal hooks stuck into his back, pulling an 8-foot tall iron cart.
What
It
the
was yeah, well,
fuck?
yeah. I just tried to stay as quiet as possible, and he walked right on by. Whether either he didn't see us or he didn't care about us. So
What was he
Do you know-
carrying?
he was pulling a cart with metal hooks in his back, like as if he were a horse. Why he didn't just put the hooks on the breastplate, I'm not sure. But there are hooks in his back, pulling a
Do
cart.
you know how fast he was
Sounds
moving?
badass.
Like, is it slower than us walking? Would we catch up to him if we followed on this path?
I relayed.
Why
the
would we do that?
information to Riley.
You could. He wasn't moving at a fast pace. If you rode, the horse is very strong. You could potentially catch up to him. Yeah.
So maybe we
Or very
should
hard.
go to the next town by a different route, or
Well, I mean, I think we could
But we
probably.
could
we're halfway
also-
there,
If
I
he's
think.
walking all night long, he probably walks all night and all day. That was a long time ago. It should be pretty. I think if we go on to the next town, we either won't encounter him on the way or we'll see him
But-
from a long ways off. He's 15 feet tall. He's hard to miss.
If he walked
Even if
for
we do-
8
do you thi-
hours
I mean-
ahead of us, and we're halfway there, that means in 16 hours, I mean, we'll have walked.
He may not even be hostile, and if it's 1, I mean, if he is, we'll fuck him up.
I'm sorry, I didn't follow any of that math, but I think that we should. I think we can keep going, and if we see him, then we can slow down or turn around or go off to the side. But he's huge. We're gonna see him come from behind before he sees us, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think we can keep going. I mean, you said he was really slow,
Mm-hmm.
and he probably makes a lot of noise. He's real big, so I'm happy to keep going this way. The only thing I'm worried about is if we keep going this way, are we going to run into more guys like him, or if he's the only one? That's my only concern.
No one else shares your concern.
Crickets.
I
I'm
don't share your
concerned.
concern.
I think we're gonna catch up to it. And I'm not sure what we're going to do.
I ain't scared.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I didn't convey that. He was riding where you guys came from, not towards where you're going.
Oh, that's completely different. Never mind. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
cool.
keep going.
I didn't understand. I thought you guys were just arguing like if you're gonna track him or something. Sorry.
No. I thought he was headed the same direction that we were headed.
No.
All right, let's keep going then.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm Unless we want to go fuck him up. I mean, maybe.
No, I really don't want to go 50. You could stack me on my shoulders, and I would just be about the same height as he is.
Fair enough.
He probably weighs like 600 pounds, maybe 1,200 pounds. He's huge. I don't want him to go anywhere near that guy.
Okay.
Can I get an HP check on everyone?
I'm 22 out of 22.
18 out of 18.
5
out of 8.
17 out of 17.
Okay, cool. You're full. All right. You guys are marching towards east again. Same way. Back on the road.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't notice this as you were making camp because it was getting dark outside and you couldn't tell, but you're on the outside area of what was told to Riley to be called the Shadow Hills. So this flat terrain that's rather boring with just your normal trees, your normal forest is actually starting to turn into these very dark hills that seem to roll for quite, as far as you can see, quite a long time. So you keep riding that way?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
wasn't the town called Dark Hills or something?
Pinedale.
What was the
Not
town
even
called?
close.
Did the guy at the
Pineville?
general
Or
store
Pineville?
tell you why they were
Pineville.
called Shadow Hills?
It was something hills along the way. As if we had to pass through hills to get there. Like Rocky Hills or something.
How long have we been traveling for? Are we expecting to arrive today?
It's been about a day since you left Riverfall.
So a day or two more.
Yeah. Maybe one more day. Okay.
All right, well, let's keep going.
All right, you make your way through Shadow Hills. You actually start into them. What is the marching order?
If no one else
I'll
wants it,
be
I'll take
second
point.
to last, if that's fine.
Second to last, you're at Point Rich. Where are Riley and...
I'll take the rear.
I'm rather beside Rich, or I guess behind him. Or in front of him.
Yeah, sure. You guys...
Ride side by side, talking, chatting about how swords are way cooler than magic.
Uh-huh, you know it.
sounds
I
good.
let a couple, yeah, but your sword's magic comments slip.
I pay no attention to them, and I tell Rev that it's okay, he doesn't mean it.
He goes, hey,
As if Rev would take offense.
he goes, hey, how's it going? We haven't spoken in a long time. I thought you weren't there anymore. I thought you left me. I was kind of scared.
No, you know, I've been thinking a lot
I
recently,
really like to
Rev.
think a lot, but I think to myself, I don't think out loud.
That's nice. See, this might be really awkward. I was told this story a really long time ago about this elvish woman who was told that if she kissed this like squirrel guardian, he would turn back into an elvish prince. So, you know, I've been thinking about that, and then I take my sword, I take Rev up, and I kiss him.
On the hilt or what?
On the blade?
Okay. You kiss Rev on the blade and then go back to touch me. He's like, that was really weird. I don't know why the fuck you did that, but please don't ever do that again.
Riley, did you think your sword was going to turn into a prince?
Well, we never found out what happened in the story I was told, because
I think it has
the
to be
squirrel's
a
dex was too
maiden's
high.
kiss that turns it back to a prince.
Oh. You think it'll work?
I don't know. We got to go find a maiden.
What's the difference between a maiden and milady?
A maiden is one who. I pull Cobblepot aside and whisper into his ear, explaining it.
Okay.
I now understand.
You know, when I saw Frozen, they said Milady twice, unironically, and I thought of Brian each time.
I'm
All right.
honored.
Rev's just like, please don't ever kiss me again. I don't like the. He stops and he's like, you hear him just go like, ugh. I don't like the feel of lips. I much like the preferred hands in firm grip. Please, that was really awkward. Don't ever.
Don't
do that
worry,
again.
Rev. It was purely platonic. And I put him back.
It's like, thank
I
God.
just thought I could maybe
God.
return you to your former self. Like, I thought maybe...
I slow down and let her keep talking to Rev as they walk, and I whisper to Ricardo, who's behind me, I think Rev didn't like it when she made out with him.
I know.
You know, Rev, I guess I should have asked first if you even wanted to go back to being a human.
Yeah, you should probably ask first before you kiss someone. It makes it really awkward.
Yeah. Okay.
What
by
makes
the
you
way-
think he
by the
wants to
way-
go back to be, or why do you assume he was human at one point?
He told me he was.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. You should talk to him sometime. He's a good guy.
Yeah. If you want to give it to me during the road, I'll talk to him.
Alright. I'll just pass Rev to Cats now. Ricardo.
Yeah.
You guys can hang out.
We'll just.
He goes, "Hey, what's going on, buddy? I've never talked to
Hey,
you
what's up, man?
before."
I don't think we've met. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? I'm quite well.
I'm doing well. Just chilling. Never met a talking sword before. I guess we'll just talk about random shit and bond a little bit as we travel.
Okay, cool. You talk about random shit and bond a little bit as you travel. Hold on. As you guys are traveling, you get into, on top of one of these hills, and you're looking out over the rest of the hills, and you can see it goes on for quite some time. There's tons of dips everywhere, and when it dips down, for whatever reason, the dip, it gets darker inside. But I need everyone to make a perception check real quick.
You said everybody?
Yep.
24.
How the fuck do I lose that pen?
15.
Damn.
27. Okay. As you're looking over into these hills, you guys are kind of admiring the landscape. And Riley, you see what looks to be the head of something on the other side of the hill right in front of you. But you're not sure what it is. It's like it's at the top of this. You can only see a head. It's got a big nose, pretty long head, wide, strong jaw, and some pointy teeth on the outside.
What is this again?
Just a head.
A head.
Like attached to a person or not attached to a person?
Oh, attached. I mean,
Wouldn't know.
it looks like. I mean, he's moving. He's walking to the left.
All right, I keep riding. People move.
Well, we don't know about
We
it.
encounter
Only
other
Riley
people.
does.
Oh, never mind. I ignore everything.
Yeah, only Riley sees this.
And
So we
we're
never
continuing.
stopped riding.
What?
So we never stopped riding.
Okay, so you
No.
guys just keep riding. You don't say anything about it.
Was it only me or Ryan? I thought I heard Ryan.
Only you saw it.
No.
Oh, Riley. So how far out of our way is it?
It's if you guys keep continuing on the path you're going, it's like right in front of you, probably less than 100 yards, but more than 60, 50 yards.
And it's a person?
You don't know what it is. You just see a pretty massive head. At this
Alright.
point, it's
Pretty
gone.
and massive, or is it a massive, like a pretty massive head, or is it a pretty massive head?
It's a massive head that is quite massive.
Is
To
it
use a
pretty
different
though?
adjective. No, it is incredibly ugly.
Alright. Over there in the distance, I see something. And I point at it.
God, that's a pretty massive head.
That is one large head.
Damn.
How massive does this head look to me?
Pretty.
Look, JP, I drew the head that you described
Where at?
under the map.
That actually looks fucking identical to what I said. So that's exactly what it
Thank
looks
you.
like.
Nice.
Rich, you determined that it would probably be attached to something that's at least 10 feet tall.
Doesn't look like the head that I saw the other night though.
No, nothing like it.
And it's heading perpendicular to us.
Yes.
Yeah, I keep going.
I give Riley back her sword too. Keep going.
Thanks, Ricardo. Did you enjoy Rev?
Hey, no problem. He's a cool guy. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right, you guys keep walking
you.
in the hills. You travel for a couple more hours. Nothing happens, and you get to
Did we
the.
meet any travelers on this road, or was it just us?
No, the
entire
road
way?
actually stopped when you got to the edge of the shadowed. The shadow hills. Like it stopped,
Okay.
and before it was more of a dirt path than like a paved road or anything like
Okay,
that.
I gotcha.
And it just
There's
stopped.
Okay, so there's no like wagon ruts or anything in the ground.
No,
Okay.
not at all.
Man, they were called the Shadow Hills. Like shadow, that was the missing word. That would have really impacted my decision.
We've said it multiple times.
Yeah, I guess.
Anyways, you get to the edge, and you can see the establishment in the distance.
Keep going.
Yay! Looks like that's where we're headed.
Woohoo!
Looks to
We
be
did
about. You could probably make it by the end of the day. If you keep riding.
Let's do it.
I'm
I
really
push
excited
forward.
about these rings.
All right, you guys get
Yeah.
into the edge of the town. No guards greet you. You just kind of waltz right in. There's people walking around. Looks more human than anything in here. There's a couple of other demi-humans, gnomes, dwarves, whatever, elves. But it looks to be primarily run by humans. And you are in the town of Pineville.
Let's just find the inn. Or do you want to start researching, Ricardo, right now?
What time is it?
It's later in the day. It's not like the sun's going down.
Yeah, I could start researching. I could use extra hands if anyone wants to do that, and if that would speed the process up. It probably would, right? Like fetching books and shit.
So are you just going to sleep in a library on the ground, or are you going to stay up for 2 days?
No, I'll stay up and then I can go like back to sleep and then go back to the library the next day, right?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'll tell you what, if you want to do this in a private room, I'll stand guard outside.
Yeah, that might be better.
Make sure nobody comes in.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. Good. You stand guard. You magic. I'll drink. Riley, drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We'll get drunk. You guys do your magic. Sounds like a deal.
Sounds good.
All right, Katz and Ryan, you guys make your way to the library. The human greets you as you walk in, asks if you need anything. You tell him you need a room. He says, sure, no problem. Gives you a room.
Thank you, human. My name is Ricardo del Mar. I will eternally be in your debt.
He goes, all I did was give you a room, man. I don't want your debt.
Good. Because I wasn't gonna give you anything anyway.
He's like, you fucking elves are so weird. He goes, and the little one, is this your child? Where is he go? Is he going in the room with you as well?
He'll stand. Yeah, pretty much. He'll just make sure no
do
one
I
disturbs
look
me.
like a child? Look at this hair, this wrinkled visage.
He goes,
Don't mind him. He's going through that phase.
I'm
He's
no
being
child.
rebellious.
Oh my god.
yes, let me know if you guys need, or please, actually, I'll have a good day. And he goes back over and continues reading his book at the
Alright.
desk in the front.
Okay.